Colorado. The air might be thin up here, but these fans are thick with enthusiasm.
And it's an absolutely beautiful night as we get ready for this game between
the Colorado Buffaloes and the West Virginia Mountaineers.
Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler, and with me, as always, Kirk Herbstreit and the coach, Lee Corso.
We're all set to kick off another great college football weekend with tonight's highly anticipated contest.
West Virginia will have to find a way to contain the ability of this kid at quarterback. It's safe to say that there might not be a better athlete on the field today, as this kid is good enough to beat the defense with his arm and his feet. Watch out, because I expect this quarterback to play extremely well today.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss. A winning combination with Coke taste and 0 calories. We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening kickoff. And there's the opening boot. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchdown.
A touchback.
The offense will take over at the 20. First down, 10 yards to go. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Here's the option. He's taken down at the 20-yard line.
This is picture-perfect defense by this corner. Great job of providing run support.
Yep, he wasn't fooled at all by that play, and he really did well to stop him short of the line of scrimmage.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're the quarters defense. Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. First and 10. Ball on the 20. They're packed in tight on the line. And down he goes at the 15-yard line. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 15. They've got a great scoring opportunity right now. Let's see if they make the most of it. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
That was the junior linebacker who'll get credit with the tackle there.
4 wide. Scrambling around. Very good tackle in space.
That's how you convert on third down.
This defense had to be expecting pass.
I know that. It doesn't matter, though. It's not enough to know that they were passing. You got to know their tendencies, too.
They line up in the jumbo set. Got the corner. Big opening. Touchdown, Colorado. So the halfback took it in for 6.
Simple play call there by the offensive coordinator. Just give it to the back and let him find his way into the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. And this one's away. He's tackled at the 27.
The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
Even though they messed up on their last drive, they are only down 7 points and could get back in this game right here and now.
As long as they keep their mistakes to a minimum, this will turn out to be a great finish.
And he's level at the 35. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
2nd and 2 yards to go. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
Back to pass. Tackle made
around the 37-yard line.
There's a player shaken up on the play. It's 3rd down, and they're about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense.
Makes the catch, and look out. He's all alone. Inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown. What a display of pure speed.
You know, anytime this guy touches the ball, he has the ability to go the entire length of the field with that speed.
And if I was calling plays, I would say, go run past everybody and we'll throw it to you. He can fly.
And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks off. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 34-yard line.
This offense scored a touchdown their last time out, and their running game was really clicking.
The offense will start at the 34. They line up in the jumbo set. He's tackled
At about the 39-yard line.
They gained 5 yards there.
Gain on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 39. 4 wide.
Pressure coming, and they get to him.
They were bringing a heavy rush on that one.
Brad, that's what happens if the quarterback holds the ball too long, waiting for his receivers to get open.
From the gun.
He's in trouble, brought down. And they're really getting some good pressure now.
Well, just a great series for the defense to force the 3 and out and get that kind of pressure on the quarterback.
Gets this one away.
Calls for the fair catch.
The offense will be hoping they can move the ball as well as they did on their last drive.
On that last drive, they took the ball deep out of their own territory and moved it up the field.
That was great offensive production. Everything really came together for them on that last drive.
They motion to the left.
Gets it. He's in space. They'll bring him down at about the 41.
Oh, this is a great job by this young man to get the ball out of his hands. He was facing an all-out blitz and didn't panic at all. It's a nice pass and a new set of downs to show for it.
They go with a run. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. It's 2nd and 1. Ball on the 32.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
They'll run the option. Tackle made
At about the 29-yard line.
The running back gets the first.
And that was a tough 3 yards, but this back was able to pick it up and move the sticks.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
They'll run the option, and he makes it out to about the 27. Couple of yards there.
The blitz was pretty effective on that play, Coach.
Yep, they plugged up the holes well, so the back was not able to go very far.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide.
Option left. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. Third down, and they need to get it to the 19. One-man backfield. And it's caught. Here's an opening. And down he goes at the 10-yard line. And that's what we were talking about earlier.
Absolutely nice pass play here. The quarterback shows some guts here throwing this one into coverage, but good accuracy, and again, great timing on the throw.
First down, 10 yards away from a score. Looks like a receiver's out there in the secondary. They go with the run. He tackles him for a loss. That'll be a loss of 1.
1-yard loss on the play.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Second down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Catches it. Brought down around the 7-yard line.
The quarterback was just lucky to get that pass off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
It was a simple play. The quarterback made his reads and didn't force the ball, but they got some decent yards out of it.
And that's the end of the first quarter, and we've got a tie ball game.
And so it's another third down upcoming here. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to.
I call this one the Scooter Special. Try it right now.
They come out in a goal line set.
The run of the defense will hold. And they lose possession on down.
You know, that was one of those situations where you have to go for it to try to get something going. Now they need a big play here from their defense.
This close to their own end zone. They look like they want to punch it out a little bit and get some better field position.
A gain of 6.
On the run. Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4. Ball on their own 6. They line up in the jumbo set.
You'll get the call again. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. First down, 10 yards to go.
They come out in a goal line set. And they make the stop at the 19-yard line. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
On the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 19. Going with the shotgun here. And he's taken down at the 20.
On the
Boy, some
reception.
good job by the quarterback of recognizing the blitz and getting the ball out of his hands for a first down. But at the same time, I like the call from the defensive coordinator. He blitzed not one, but both cornerbacks. You got to love that aggressive call.
He scrambled. That's a great tackle. at the 38-yard line. Nice catch that time in coverage.
Yeah, excellent job of hauling that one in. This is why he's considered by many to have one of the better set of hands today in college football.
You're right. He's smooth.
He'll get the call again. They'll knock him down for a loss. And the defense was ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Moves out to the left. Throw him deep down the left sideline. They'll bring him down
Around the 37-yard line.
and credit the safety with that last interception.
He knew exactly where the quarterback was going with the football. It's not always about athletic ability. You've got to be a smart player and know what's going on out there.
And that comes from breaking down film of the opposing offense and paying attention all week in practice. This safety was ready for today's game.
They go with a run.
He fights forward to about the 40.
That's a 3-yard pickup.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd down and 7.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
They line it up with 3 receivers.
Complete. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. So it's 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. At the 40. Tackled at the 37. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
As the quarterback, you just have to get that last play out of your head. All quarterbacks make mistakes, but the ones that don't repeat those mistakes are the really good ones.
It's the tailback. Here's an opening. He's all the way. Touchdown. Guys, did you see how fast he is?
This kid's one of the fastest players in all of college football. He runs a 4.3 40. He is a burner.
And he uses his speed well. Just watch that last touchdown run, and you'll see what we're talking about.
The extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary.
Colorado lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Tackle made at the 36-yard line. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession. Going 3 and out. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action.
And it's knocked down.
Number 4, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 36.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide.
The senior makes the catch. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Straight run, nothing going on there. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 49. Two tight ends here. A lot of pressure, and he's sacked. And that'll be the second time that he found the quarterback today.
This guy is all over the place, Brad. He's shown that he's a very, very good pass rusher.
This defensive end has really been a lightning rod from the edge of this defense. It seems like every time this quarterback drops back to pass, this defensive end is providing some kind of pressure.
Nice stop by the defense.
Well, they let him catch it, but they were not going to let him get that first down.
A minute left in the half. Oh, excellent punt. Nothing doing there. Couldn't go anywhere. These guys came up with a touchdown on their last drive, and they'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here.
There was a lot working on that last drive, too, Coach.
Especially the blocking up front. This offensive line really did a nice job staying with their blocks so that the running back could run wide.
Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
The linebacker got a good jump on the ball and really got to the ball carrier quickly.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. We've got a safety.
That's going to cost them 2 points.
And they'll lose possession of the ball as well, Kirk. Not what you'd like to see if you're an offensive coordinator.
The 48. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Looks to pass. Complete. And he's tackled around the 43-yard line. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
They'll run the option. And he is drilled at the 38-yard line. And the clock stops temporarily as they move the sticks.
Yeah, they got to hurry up here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. And it's caught. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt.
Timeout called by the offense.
So they decide to bring the kicker out to try to get 3 points before the half ends. And he got it. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. West Virginia to kick this one off. Decent kick. He's to the 10. Across the 30. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. We've reached halftime, and we couldn't have asked for a better first half. The score here in Boulder, Colorado, 14. West Virginia, 12. West Virginia is set to kick this ball off, and we're just about set to get the second half started. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. They come out in a goal line set. Give to the tailback. Tackle made at the 32. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. It's 2nd and 3. Ball on their own 32. They're packed in tight on the line. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. 3rd down and 2. Ball on the 33. And they got all the big boys in there for this one. They go with a run, and he's going to be stopped short. They'll be short of the 1st down after that unsuccessful running play.
Nice job here by the defense of holding firm and forcing a 4th down.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it.
I got to tell you, I'm really surprised that they aren't going to just punt this ball away.
Well, it was close, but they got the 1st down.
Yeah, but it's a game of inches, guys. A game of inches.
They come out in a goal line set. Here's the give. Tackle at the 44. They get 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. He's scrambling. Looks over the middle, and it's picked off. They'll bring him down at the 46. It's the safety who's in the right place at the right time.
The quarterback has to know where the safety is when he makes this kind of throw. Right here, he just tried to force something that wasn't there.
First and 10. They line up in an I. Runs left, and everybody got to him. A host of defenders. The back gets 3 on the carry.
And that was the corner that got him. He was not going to let the ball carrier get to the outside, that's for sure.
Second down and 7. Ball on the 43-yard line.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide.
He's tackled at the 38. They gain 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 38. This place is getting loud. Here's the halfback. Brought down at the 35-yard line. And they get enough for the 1st.
What's interesting about that short run on 3rd down is now they have the ability to go to play-action pass and stretch out this defense.
I was just going to say that, but don't be surprised if they don't go and go to the air right now.
1st and 10. Ball on the 35.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense.
He's looking to pass. Great coverage, and it's intercepted. Not a good decision there. Why'd he even throw that pass?
Well, it's a good job by the corner of sitting back and reading the quarterback's eyes. Good job of disguising coverage as well.
This cornerback is a gamer. He comes to play every game.
They line up in the jumbo set. They go with the back, and he's got room. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. An 8-yard gain.
And the offensive line did a good job of picking up the blitz.
Yep, the defense over-pursued the play, and it helped them get some good yards.
And down he goes at the 36-yard line. And a nice run by the tailback.
Not a lot of razzle-dazzle here, but it gets the job done and picks up the 1st down.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
He scrambled. Now he's going to run, and watch out. And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. They pick up another 1st, guys.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
They come out in a goal line set. And they make the stop
Around the 42-yard line.
They'll get 6 yards. 2nd and 3. They're packed in tight on the line. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield. There's a player shaken up on the play. Third and 5 situation. Ball on the 43. New running back now into the backfield. He's scrambling. The senior makes the catch. Down the sideline. Touchdown saving tackle, but it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Great pass play.
This guy comes up with a great catch here. He's got good hands. And when he's on, there's no one in America that can catch him.
Colorado looking to go up by 2 scores. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. He's taken down
At about the 7-yard line.
The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
That's a nice play by the freshman corner to help out in run support.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Can't find anyone open. Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one. Great concentration. A pickup of 5.
You don't have to go deep every play to be successful. They got 5 yards on the play, and that's always a good gain.
They'll run, and he takes it in. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end zone. Just good execution.
I think everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a run play, and the defense just couldn't stop it.
Trying to go up by 2 scores. They line up for the extra point. And he hits the PAT.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. We've played 3, and this is not what the experts predicted. The score here in Boulder.
Colorado, 21. West Virginia, 12. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. Across the 30.
Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet.
They'll go to work at the 34-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide.
They go with a run. Brought down right around the 40. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on their own 40. They line up in the shotgun. Here's the option. And down he goes.
Around the 40-yard line.
So he decides to hold on to it, and that's going nowhere.
So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4.
The defensive back's moving in closer from the gun. Option to the right. And they'll get him in the backfield. The offense couldn't get anything going that time.
No, they couldn't. They really looked out of sync there, and they're going to have to make some adjustments to come back next time out.
It's away, and it's a booming punt.
He takes it in at the 14.
Well, the coverage team did their job and made the play. Let's see if the defense can continue the effort.
Nah, doesn't matter. They had no problem moving the football last time. I don't think this time it'll be any different.
They'll start this drive at the 14.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there.
2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 16. Nickel defense. Got his man. Can't tack on any yardage. Boy, did he get up there or what?
Yes, he did. I'm still waiting for him to land.
Still, they've got some work to do here on 3rd down. They picked up 5 on the play. He scrambled. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. After the sack, it's now 4th and long. They got to it. And they give up 2 instead of 6 on the safety. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score is Colorado 21, West Virginia 14. He's out to the 30. He's taken down at the 47. They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll be looking for a little more out of their offense on this possession. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They'll run the option. And he tried to make something big happen, Coach, and it backfired.
I know. You always try to teach your players never run backwards. I think that kid needs a talking to.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Option. He got hit hard. They need to do a better job of managing the clock here.
You're right, Fred. Not only was that a horrible play in terms of yards picked up, but also, as you mentioned, in terms of all the time that may be wasted.
Hit as he threw, and he completes it. And he just got drilled. So they get a few on the pass play, but they're still way short of that first down marker.
When you have 3rd down and a mile, sometimes it's just better to go underneath and pick up a few yards rather than risking an interception downfield.
Oh, excellent punt.
And this is something that we don't see every day. That was a very bad mistake by the return man, and he's going to hear about it on the sideline.
I still don't know what he was thinking. Why in the world would you run that back in the end zone?
I'm not sure. That might have been a mental breakdown that just cost him a safety.
Tackle at the 48-yard line. So, fellas, what's your attitude at this point in this game?
This is obviously a big possession. They have to get the ball in the end zone right here.
And this is their last opportunity, Kirk. If they don't score here, then they can call it a night.
Incomplete after the defense got in his face and punished him as he released the football.
The offensive line is just opening the floodgates on him.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Throws, and it's incomplete.
Number 4, the intended receiver on the play.
3rd down now, and they need to get it inside the 42. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Takes the snap, looking to run. Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. And he will score. What a great interception return by this defense.
Hey, they say the best offense is a good defense.
Yep, it sure is when they're putting points on the board.
He makes the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Colorado 28, West Virginia 16. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. He's tackled at the 37.
The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
Watch out for this defense. They've shown they can take advantage of the smallest of mistakes.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
Open man, and it's his wide receiver. Gain of 9.
And on 4th down, this will just about be it if they can't convert here.
He may have changed things up here.
There was some movement along the line. Let's get the call.
The defense lends them a hand with that penalty.
Gosh, giving up penalty yards is so frustrating, isn't it? Way to fire the out route for the 1st down. That's how you pick apart zone coverage.
1st down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Makes the catch, and look out. He's tackled right around the 12-yard line.
And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
They'll work from the shotgun. Incomplete. And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
If he didn't hold on to the ball so long, Kirk, he wouldn't have got drilled like that.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he's tackled at about the 3-yard line.
They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
He's taken down around the 6-yard line.
They were not going to let them close to the marker. Big play on 3rd down.
That's just what they needed, a strong stop to get some momentum back on their side.
Fires a laser touchdown. Guys, this one isn't over yet.
Not by a long shot, my friend. They just put the ball in the end zone there. If they could somehow get the ball back, they need to do it one more time.
Well, there isn't a lot of time left here, Coach, but that touchdown definitely makes this a whole new ball game.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Colorado 28, West Virginia 23.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
Here goes.
They don't recover the onside, so they'll really be counting on their defense to come up with a turnover in order to win this thing.
Well, this is the biggest series of the game. A stop here, and they're back in business. But if they give up a touchdown, it's all over.
Great run. Nothing going on there.
That's a 3-yard pickup.
They came with a good blitz from the edge here and disrupted the blocking scheme of this run.
Yeah, Kirk, the blockers weren't able to hold their blocks long enough for the back to get free. Good stop there.
They come out in a goal line set. Got the corner. Brought down at the 38-yard line. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
1-yard gain on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 32. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Colorado 28, West Virginia 23. Kirk, as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your thoughts on this one?
This has certainly been a special game to remember. West Virginia had a lot of chances in this one, but a number of costly mistakes squandered those opportunities. Eliminate the errors, and this one could have gone the other way.
Well, thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Lee, Kirk, and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.